What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top four, or actually, we'll make it five. Top five props of the day. Today is January 31st, 2025. Let's end January with a bang. Let's go 5-0 today. As always, guys, I'm putting these plays over on Underdog. Go ahead and sign up to Underdog. Use code TTL when you're signing up, and when you make your first deposit, you can get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Highly recommend Underdog. They've been really awesome to me over the past 2 years, and we've been very profitable over on Underdog as well. Other than that, you guys can sign up to Shuffle. Shuffle is a sports book that's available to you guys. You can use code TTL over there and get up to $1,000 deposit bonus on Shuffle as well. Let's go over yesterday's picks. We went 4-0. Koulibaly under 1.53 points made. Dyson Daniels under 1.53 points made. Markkinen under 3.5 3 points made. And then we had Santi Aldama over 8.5 points. He got 15. Cashed all four of these. Cashed out for $554. It was like a 3.8x, something like that. Had one person actually complain in the comments that it was a 3.8x, but for those that are new, I have asked in the past, do you guys want me to give these higher higher juiced props that are like minus 200 but are really likely to hit, or do you guys want me to just stick with the props that are available everywhere that aren't minus 200, minus 210, things like that? And the overwhelming majority said that they would rather just have a higher hit rate and just keep on cashing day to day. So that's why I give out those props. I know Bilal Koulibaly was like minus 220. Markkinen was like minus 220. Aldama was the only one that was regular payout on every single platform, like minus 130, minus 135. But absolutely great day yesterday, 4-0. So we were 9-2 yesterday. We add this on. Now we're 13-2. We're going to keep on crushing it. Let's go 5-0 today, and let's make that an 18-2 run. As always, I'm going to give you guys a money line play that I'm loving today that you guys can put in on Shuffle. Then we're going to go over the props. And the money line that I'm loving today, I put this in over on Shuffle, $109. Pays out 209.28, so around minus 109 odds. Making $100 profit off of this. I'm taking the Golden State Warriors versus the Suns. And this might be just a biased play. I just hate the Suns. But I really like the Warriors tonight, and they should be able to cash this for us for $100 profit. So go ahead and put that in. Golden State Warriors at minus 109. That's the money line of the day. And let's go over our five props that we're going to go over today. Let me pull up my Discord, pull up my props list. Let's do it. So the first prop of the day is going to be Peyton Pritchard. I'm going to take his under 4.5 assists. This is a 0.88x over on Underdog. I'm liking the odds we're getting. He's versus the Pelicans today, and that's the only thing that's a little bit iffy is the Pelicans allow a lot of points, a lot of assists, and a lot of rebounds. But let's go ahead and take a look at this over on Predictive Profits. If you guys aren't on Predictive Profits, use code TTL50 for half off your first week. And guys, you're going to see something that you're not going to see on your screen yet. This is a something that I'm trying to add, and I guess I'll go ahead and show that off to you guys. But we're the slip builder, really trying to make this as easy to use as possible. So let's go ahead and just show you guys what this does, right? So we can go ahead and click two props that have a pretty high hit rate, 72%, and then 68% right here. And we can add those to our slip. This would be a 3x over on Underdog, maybe even more because this one's plus 100. We can type in the multiplier that we're getting, and it'll tell us the projected hit rate of the entire slip based off of these two hit rates for these two props. And it'll tell us what percent positive EV this slip is because it calculates the multiplier by the hit rate. So definitely recommend this, guys. This is going to be coming out next week on Predictive Profits. Once I iron out everything, make it look a little bit better. I plan on making it draggable from left to right side. You can place it wherever you want. And I'm also going to allow it to tell you exactly how many units you should put on each slip just to make things consistent. Make it easier to be a profitable player of props and sports bets on other apps, things like that. But loving this. This will be released in next week. But let's get into the actual props of today. So Peyton Pritchard, under 4.5 assists. We can see right here, assist 4.5. It's minus 185 on the under, and it has an 84.01% hit rate on the under 4.5 assists. Over his last 5 games, he's went under in 4 out of 5. Last 10, he's went under in 8 of 10. And this season, he's went under in 41 of 48 games this season. Now, he did go over last game. He got 7 assists, but I don't think he's going to go over today. The Pelicans defense, as I was telling you guys, is kind of rough. They're 25th in the league out of 30 teams, allowing 28.3 assists per game. But I don't think we're going to have any issues. We have him projected for 3.5, so maybe 3, maybe 4 assists this matchup, but 4 is under 4.5. So a projected hit rate of 84.01%. I think that's pretty accurate. Over his last 10, he's averaging 4. Over his last 5, he's averaging 3.8. And this season, he's averaging 3.46. So I'm loving this. Peyton Pritchard under 4.5 assists. And let's move on to the second prop of the day, which is going to be Jalen Smith. And we're going to take his under 1.5 3 points made. This one's a 0.76x over on Underdog. And when we search him up, we can see this is minus 240 over on Sportsbooks. 3 points made, 1.5 minus 240. The under hit in a whopping 76.6% projected hit rate. When we click on him, we can see he's going under this in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, and in 32 of 44 games this season. He's averaging 1.14 on the season, 0.9 on the last 10, and 1.2 over the last 5. The Raptors defense is rough. They're 23rd out of 30th, allowing almost 14 3-pointers per game. But I don't think Jalen Smith is going to have much run tonight. I don't think he's going to be throwing up many 3-pointers tonight. And I expect him to get 1 at most. He could get 0 3-pointers today. Projected hit rate 76.6% on the under. Let's go ahead and lock it in and move on to the third prop of the day, which is going to be another 3 points made. It's going to be the last. Oh, actually, I have 2 more. I lied. 2 more 3-pointers after. 1 more after this one. But Stephon Castle under 1.5 3 points made. This one's a 0.88x. Go ahead and take a look at it. Minus 160 odds. The under cashed in 75.8% of the 10,000 simulations. We can see he's going under in 4 of his last 5, in 8 of his last 10, and in 32 of 43 games this season. We have him projected for 1.04. Bucks defense, kind of middle of the pack, 18th out of 30th, allowing 13.6 3-pointers per game. A projected hit rate of 75.18%. He's averaging 1 this season, 1.1 over his last 10, and 1.2 over his last 5. He's pretty consistently getting 1, but I don't think he's going to get more than that today. Let's go ahead and lock it in and move on to the next prop. The fourth prop of the day is going to be the one that's the most iffy. It's going to be Gafford under 10.5 rebounds. This one's a little bit juiced at 0.93x. It's pretty close to regular payout. Now, I am still loving this prop, but it's a little bit iffy just because Gafford's been going off lately, especially with the Mavericks having so many injured players this season. But 10.5 rebounds, the under's minus 145, 75.44% projected hit rate. And we can see he's going under in 2 of 5, 5 of 10, and in 39 of 46 games this season. Now, the Pistons don't allow many rebounds. They're 6th in the league for least amount of rebounds allowed per game, with 50.9 rebounds allowed per game. We have him projected for 7.37 and a projected hit rate of 75%. Now we can see this season he's averaging 6.67. Over his last 10, he's averaging 9.2, which is still under that 10.5 number. And over his last 5, he's averaging 10.4, which again is still under that 10.5 number. He's kind of just a player that's not very consistent. Over his last 10, we can see that he went 3, 4, 12, 6, 15, 12, 5, 15, 8, 12. Like, it's very inconsistent, but I'm willing to put money on the under 10.5 rebounds. I'm loving it. Let's lock it in and move on to our fifth and final prop of the day, which is going to be Tim Hardaway Jr. And we're going to take his under 2.5 3 points made at 0.85x. Go ahead and take a look at it. And we can see minus 160 odds, 74.21% projected hit rate. He's going under in all 5 of his last 5, in 8 of his last 10, and in 30 of 43 games this season. The Mavericks don't allow many 3-pointers made, 8th in the league for least amount, allowing 13.2 per game. We have him projected for right at 2 in this matchup. I don't think he's going to go over that number. Let's lock this in, guys. And let's go ahead and just use this new slip builder tool just to take a look at what positive EV this is being. So we can go ahead and check the Tim Hardaway. Type in Peyton Pritchard. Check that one. Jalen Smith. Check it. Castle. Check it. And then our fifth and final is going to be Gafford. Check it. So we can see we have 5 picks. There's a 27.31% projected hit rate for this 5 pick. And we're getting a 9.3x, which makes this a plus 153.98% positive EV slip. Again, a 27% hit rate at a 9x. That's obviously going to be really, really profitable long term. Let's go ahead and lock this in. In the future, there will be a button. You can just click a button and it'll place the bet for you, take you to the website that you're wanting to play it on, all that. This is going to be a really great feature once I get it completed. But let me know your thoughts about the new feature. Let me know your thoughts about predictive profits and what you guys are wanting me to add to predictive profits. This is 100% created by me. So anything that you guys are wanting, I'm listening. We can add on whatever you guys are wanting. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you get signed up to Underdog using code TTL for that $1,000 in bonus cash. I'll see you guys in the next video.